You got a computer game?
It's week 9 of the National
Yeah, it's
Football
against
League,
myself.
and this one features the
Oh, you
Bulls,
good then,
leader
bro.
at quarterback.
Yep, but I'm about to
After his
let them
last
play.
game,
I'm not
he's
gonna
now
play it.
across 3,000
I'm gonna let
yards
the
for the
computers
season.
play it.
Whoever
It's
wins,
the Bulls
wins.
and the
Yep, whoever
Lumberjacks
wins,
on
wins.
EA Sports.
May the best team
As the
win.
sun starts to set, we're going to see how much
Matter of
light
fact,
is
I'm gonna
left by
screen
the end of this
share it.
early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm already
Thanks so much
screen
for
sharing.
joining us,
Cool.
everybody. Up here in the
Yes,
booth, I'm
Papa.
Kate Scotts alongside Brock
I see
Heward.
it.
And Brock,
You're
now that we're into
swimming,
the
man, dude.
November portion of our
You're doing
season,
very well.
we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are.
And you know what's funny, Cam? She has a company here to see her, but they end up with me because she falls asleep, and I got to entertain. I find that to be hilarious.
We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and a lone yard coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, you know
That
what?
play goes
Next
for
time,
8
watch
yards,
out
and it
for
keeps
the
these
something
drive
like that.
moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last
What's
week?
happening, Mo?
I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him might go down.
Chilling, watching my two teams play each other.
In an NFL uniform. What he can do, and we'll try to do here, is carry that momentum.
Nah, I just don't feel like playing it. I want to watch them play it out.
Get them another win. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing one more
He's now
season.
forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Man, that'll work, Cam.
Yeah, it may not be a whole lot of users, but I don't care. I'm doing one more
Throwing
season.
now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
God, man.
And that pushes them back
This
third down
Lumberjacks
coming up.
defensive line.
Hey, Mr.
Oof.
Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute
Yeah, I
fire.
needed to
You know
get
what
one
else?
from Vic.
Kind of light a fuse on that other side.
Oh,
of that
good
defense,
run.
too.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
He was just in here. He's looking for
Okay,
you.
go ahead and pinch me. I think we just saw it. Not only a fullback getting a touch, but getting a double-digit gain.
Bet.
I think the big guy's earned himself another carry or two with that run.
The Bulls sending out their punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Pulled in at the 20. And he's getting nothing on that
We
return.
get
They
cooked
have
a
him
little
up
bit. He
almost
be
in the
getting cooked.
exact spot that he fielded that punt. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war.
I think it was Manny.
And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
He loses the football.
Ooh, big fumble.
And he'll get this down at the 33.
Big fumble. Sheesh.
Wow.
Who was that on the
He sent his
head?
offense out twice now.
47.
And both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated. The dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse. Like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the
my
ball.
game tomorrow, Cam. They just hit me up.
Copy that.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Give me a time.
Come on, offense. Y'all too close.
I'm doing this.
Throwing
I'm
now,
gonna check out your
following the
name.
turnover.
You do broadcasting, right?
Brought in close to the 8. He makes it
Yeah.
in. Touchdown.
He just hit the Lumberjacks with a dagger.
On that turnover and take the lead. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive.
Right in front of the safety. He couldn't do nothing about it
Force
neither.
the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now we'll see them try the point after.
What?
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bulls will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Oh my God. I'm gonna kiss you. Kiss you. Oh shit, yo.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I might end up advancing it tonight because I ain't seen nobody else make no
Watch their
move.
fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. To throw it on 1st down.
Now, how many times I done asked all these motherfuckers if they wanted to be in this league?
And he gets this forward
How
to the
many
19.
different ways did I type this shit up, man?
I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the 19. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He brings it in. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Drops back. Needs an open man.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown.
That's how you throw that shit, Vic.
Their early advantage.
Good shit, Vic.
A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls drive their lead to 11. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Now outruns their offense to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 48. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up 1st down. So that connection for 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll give them a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that will set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here comes their offense out again. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's Edwards on the carry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The punt team headed out now for the Lumberjacks. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lumberjacks have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Now this offense ready to head back out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. A give to Edwards. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Sticking with Edwards here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's on the move. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Working inside the red zone. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing from the gun here. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bulls boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo O'Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bulls grow their lead yet again. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. This is reeled in by Edwards. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll throw it. Brought in right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's 2nd and 2. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is going all the way to the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. That brings us to the midway point with the Bulls leading here in Brooklyn. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our tour, the trip up to Toronto, Canada, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Golden Eagles continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 6-3 with the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bulls ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. They go play action on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown! The Bulls grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bulls continue piling onto this lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Edwards. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking right, and he finds him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On the give, this is Edwards. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bulls take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives them the 1st. Throwing now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give him a 1st down. They send a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Lumberjacks will take over as he celebrates, set a new career record for interceptions. Dance, baby, dance. That's 82 picks on the year. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Lumberjacks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Edwards got it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
The 22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Able to get it to Edwards. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Edwards on the carry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw now. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Man in motion here. 2nd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now off play action. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they'll have 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense getting set to go. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw it again. That one's complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll throw it yet again. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Lumberjacks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Another carry for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bulls winners, as we say so long from Brooklyn.